Liam Bauschke is a rare example of a student athlete accomplishing something that many hope to accomplish in an entire lifetime in just 17 years. Liam not only excels in his craft, not only excels in the classroom, but excels in many other areas. He's known as being a very down-to-earth figure, despite his success. You can ask Liam about anything, and he'll answer the question willingly. Ask him for a picture, ask him about a cross-country or track fact, he'll answer it for you, and with a smile on his face. Liam is a very, very special person, and here's his story.
Whenever I went after something, I just always kind of wanted to attack it. I have a very all-in personality, which has its benefits, but also a very negative side if used incorrectly. So I know that I have that type of personality where if I find something that I like, I'm gonna really attack it. And I think, that came from my mom. She's a very strong individual. She attacks her goals. So I think kind of just growing up with that also kind of translated into my personality in that sense. So I think that's a big part of the reason why I've went after this running thing.
He started running with me when I was running when he was little. When he was maybe in kindergarten, he would either ride his bike with me while I would run, or he would run, and I think that's how it started.
And then I think probably 4th or 5th grade, they had timed mile at Hums, and he ran it, and I think it was that first year was near a school record, and he saw his natural ability in it, and I think that makes kids lean towards one aspect or another just because they see how they can excel in that.
So in elementary school, I don't think I thought much of it. I was a multi-sport athlete, so I played basketball and baseball at the time, and those were my more important sports to me at the time. So when I was running at the city meet, I was having a good time. I got 2nd place. I thought that was good. So that definitely kind of planted the seed of running could be a possibility for me. But I was still pretty excited about baseball at the time.
You grew up playing baseball.
Yeah.
That was
his love. Baseball was his first love. He was a pitcher, and he was really good. Yeah, he was really good at it. We were really sad when he chose running, actually, because we wanted to see him play high school ball. He was really good at it, and he loved it. He was obsessed with baseball.
Baseball was a big part of my life at that time. I started when I was 5 or 6 years old, just playing Little League ball. I played travel ball for about 5 years, so it was a pretty big part of my life. I was working hard at it at the time, and I wanted to be better. But once I came around to freshman year, I knew running was really where I wanted to be, and it was tough to give up baseball at first because that was something I put so much time into, but I knew it was the right call.
I first met Liam in elementary school. I ran track in 4th grade, and my one memory I have from him, I beat him in the 600-meter race at Mishawaka High School here. So it's the first time I met him, and kind of just grown to know him over the years.
I want to say I got 2nd both years, 5th and 6th grade. So in 5th grade, I got 2nd place behind a 6th grader at the time from Twin Branch. My 6th grade year, I got 2nd place behind Aiden Rogers, who is now a sophomore and one of my teammates. So it's funny looking back on that. He was only a 4th grader at the time.
I've known Liam since he was a small child. I knew his mom and his stepdad before I ever coached him. I met Liam when he decided to run cross country at John Young as a 6th grader. He started coming to our summer workouts in between his 6th and 7th grade year. It's been very educational for me as a coach to watch him go from somebody who's new to the sport to someone who's becoming pretty good at it to someone who's a standout athlete. To watch him mature in the sport as both a fan and an athlete has been quite the learning process for everybody who's been around him. People think cross country and track is all about running. It's not about running. It's about adversity and creating your own adversity and then overcoming it. So the sooner in life that you can become good at overcoming adversity, the better outcome you're going to have. And no matter what's happening at home or in school or on the track or on the roads when you're running, you're constantly creating obstacles and then overcoming them. So that cascades into different areas of your life.
He's from divorced family, so, sometimes that was hard. He'd have to go to his dad's every other weekend or, different family holidays and stuff, but he's always just been laid back and easygoing and kind of goes with the flow.
As a kid, I don't think I thought too much of it just because that's kind of how it was. I would go to my dad's, I would stay with my mom. I think really my mom did a great job of kind of not necessarily sheltering me from it, but keeping it very positive. Like there was never anything wrong with the breakup, the divorce. And like you mentioned, my stepdad really stepped in and he's basically like a father to me. So there's the obvious struggles of like sometimes it's just tough to go back and forth places, especially as a kid. You don't really know what's going on, but I think my family's been great about it, so it really hasn't been too bad for me.
Dedication that Liam shows, it's one thing to have talent, it's something totally different to have the dedication to the whole lifestyle of running, how Liam takes care of his body, how he approaches workouts and races and just the daily routine, the daily grind of being a great runner. He's probably one of the best athletes I've ever had as far as taking care of his body in the 24/7 mindset of being an elite athlete.
He calls it locked in, and for a 15, 16, 17-year-old kid that worries about how many hours of sleep they're getting, what they're
eating. He doesn't want to eat the donuts or the sweets.
Just that dedication to giving it everything, not just out on the track or out on the cross country course, but in every aspect of it. And oh, by the way, he still gets straight A's.
Yes, he does.
That's impressive.
In the classroom, his discipline outside of the classroom translates perfectly. He's always working hard in the classroom, focused on his work, so smart. Incredible student and incredible athlete.
Yeah, I definitely say you got to be consistent with your work as well. Like you can't have like here and there where you just like aren't feeling it and don't really get your work in. You got to go like every other day or every day in some circumstances. And I know Liam does that for a fact. I always text Liam like, hey, I have some time off, you want to hop on the game? He was like, no, I got to focus on running right now. I got to run a few more miles today and get like a little workout. And I'm like, all right, I respect that.
That one storm that hit us a couple weeks ago, he was telling us the week after that storm at practice like how he was running after the storm, and it was still like raining hard. And that's like something like, see, I had miles that day too, and I waited until like the rain was gone and everything. I ended up running at like 8 o'clock that day, p.m., and he ran at like 3 when the storm was still going on.
One time, pretty recently, we were at a track meet and it was cold and kind of windy and rainy, and it was like one of his first times running this year, and I was like, yeah, it's a little windy, you might not be running as fast of a time. He said, no, it's a great day. It's a perfect day to run. And that's just the kind of guy he is mentally. Like he doesn't see obstacles, he just attacks them. He sees obstacles as just challenges to overcome, not as like burdens.
It's all mental pretty much, that's what he says. It's all in your head, and when it's race day, you gotta come prepared, and that's usually what happens.
He doesn't ever need us to get on him to do his homework or go to sleep at a good time. I don't need to wake him up in the morning. He is self-sufficient at all that. He gets his homework done. I never have to ask him if it's done or hound him to do it. He's in bed at 8 p.m. He's very self-motivated. We haven't had to, he's been really easy to parent.
Liam has always been very even-keeled, and he's always been very focused. Now, if it does let it affect him, he hasn't shown that. He hasn't brought that to practice. He hasn't brought any of those situations. So he's always been a very even kind of, all right, it is what it is. I'm here to run, I'm here to train, I'm here to be a great teammate.
A couple of weeks ago when we were going to run here at home, he said that he didn't get a lot of sleep because he had been up studying for his, I think it was an AP Calc final. That's the only time he's ever mentioned anything about the academic life affecting his training. And the only thing that it affected was his sleep. So he knew that some of these tasks that others don't consider, like the recovery and the sleep, he knew that was affected.
I think a lot of it starts with kind of like bleeding in from my running. The more I can hold myself accountable in running, the more I can hold myself accountable in school. And I think they kind of coexist. So I have the same mentality for school. You kind of just, it's one option, you get it done. But I also really enjoy learning. I think the more you can learn, the more prepared you are in all aspects of life. Lots of people think like just looking at a book, that's not gonna have answers for how to succeed in the real world. I disagree. I think the more educated you can be, the more success you'll have later on, whether that's socially, whether that's emotionally. Not every time I step up to an assignment, I'm like, I want to do this. Nobody wants to do every assignment, but if I can try to kind of have that more positive outlook, like I'm learning more, I'm bettering myself, and enjoy it that way, it really helps, and you just got to get it done.
Just that dedication to get things done, that work ethic to get through it, get your assignments, have pride in the work that you do, and I think it'd be hard not to be successful if you can show that as a teenager.
Yeah.
There's not two options. It's kind of just, it's one option and you're gonna find a way. I mean, there's 24 hours in the day, there's always a time to get your run in, get your lift in. And to me, it's just not worth not getting it in. I mean, I wanna better myself. I ultimately wanna win at whatever I'm trying to compete at. And there's really one way to do that, and it's by putting in the work.
He gets me out to run. He makes running enjoyable. So that's one of his great characteristics. He makes people want to do things.
He's not like that part where like he's too famous to talk to people. I feel like if you just go up to him and talk to him, like you guys can have a real conversation with him. Goofball,
cracking jokes, but holding people accountable. And I think that's what makes him endearing to his teammates and makes him popular with the rest of the runners, anybody he comes across with, whether it be a JV or All-American.
So one time we were on an easy run and we were just like chilling that day and we were like, let's go on a run. And I told him, you pick a spot, surprise me and we can go. And we end up parking about like where Potawatomi is, the parking lot. And we start from there. And we were heading to downtown South Bend towards the East Race. And on the way there, we passed like these beautiful houses, and out of nowhere, there's a guy. He just started bowing down to us like we're kings or something. And we just started laughing the whole time, and like we couldn't like get rid of that story at all. Like we always still bring it up to this day.
Freshman year, we were sitting next to each other in English, and I would always whisper something funny to him, and then he'd shout it out for the whole class, right? So we started keeping track of how many times he would do that. We'd say he owed me a penny every time. I think he owes me like $50 by now from all our years here, but he'd always do that.
He may seem like quiet and like conservative on the outside from some of the others that don't know him personally, but whenever I'm with him, he's always like fun and always tries to make the joke in the group. He's always a funny guy, and he's always very energetic and hardworking, especially. So we're in the engineering class together, which there's only like 3 kids in that class, so a lot of people might not know that, but he's always a hard worker. He always like tries to get things done. Some days like I feel lackadaisical or something, but he'll just be like, yeah, we got to get this done real quick.
Just the other day, I told Liam that his maturity is going to be missed after he graduates. And he came into his freshman year as one of the most mature athletes on the team. He's always had a very 10,000-foot view of the sport. He can see it all unfold. He knows why he's doing what he's doing, and he knows what he's working towards.
I had some great role models like my freshman, sophomore year. Guys like Ryan Hoopengardner, he's a Mishawaka legend in a sense in running. So I had a really great amount of people to look up to, and I think that really helped with kind of filling that leadership role. I'm really just trying to leave the guys with the love of running, and if they can love the sport and want to get better at it, then they're going to do what they need to do to get better. So that's the biggest thing, is just leaving them with the love of running and ideally just having a good time with each other, while also still getting to work.
We have several younger runners on our team that have seen the way that Liam conducts himself, and I think they're going to continue that Liam legacy as far as what you do on and off the track for the hopefully next many years to come.
Because Liam has been so successful, others want to emulate his success. And so they watch him. What is he doing? How is he doing it? And not only do they watch him, but they ask him questions. But Liam doesn't wait for them to ask him questions. he'll correct them or redirect them when they're not following the path that they should be following. So not just kids that are on the team right now, not freshmen and sophomore and juniors, but the middle school kids and even the elementary kids. I've never seen an athlete be so recognized at so many different levels than I've seen Liam.
We've been at a lot of meets, a lot of competitions over the years, and lots of times so many parents come up to us and like, are you Liam's parents? And we're like, yes. And they say what just a great, sportsmanship he has. He's so nice. He's so, dedicated. They just always say such nice things about him, and not necessarily about his running, about his character and his person. And
a mom from Warsaw,
Goshen,
mm-hmm. Came up and asked, is he really as nice
as the kids say he is?
Yeah.
And she said, she asked the boys if they would let Liam date their sisters, and they all said yes. Because he was just a good, nice guy. So that's what makes us most proud.
I've put a big focus on that, definitely, because I think the way you kind of like radiate around other people really dictates how happy you're gonna be. It sounds kind of bad in this sense, but Coach Cove always says like fake it till you make it. And I'm not saying that I'm not a happy person, but I think kind of just giving off that good time and like really just enjoying the moment and where you're at and the people around you overall improves your life. It makes you happier.
Liam's schedule has only become more intense, but he's always tackled it with the same completionist mentality. Whatever he needs to get done, he will get done. And whatever you add to his plate, he's just going to throw that on his schedule and he's going to get that completed as well. It's just a checkbox for him. He'll add it and he'll complete it. And Liam has always had a view of everything that he needs to take care of, and he takes care of it all.
Since my freshman year, I had always watched the Foot Locker National Championships on YouTube as they're live. I followed the results, so it was really big to be able to punch my ticket there. It was something super exciting for me, and it kind of felt like a nice reward to a culmination of 4 years of work. But punching that ticket wasn't all of it. I wanted to compete well while I was there and prove that I was one of the best in the nation.
To say that you're All-American, that you're one of the best top 40 runners in the entire country to make this elite high school national championship race. And it was just so fun to see him interact with the rest of the best high school runners in the country, become friends with them, people that he's only interacted through social media on, and just to watch those guys just hang out and just train and race together was really a joy to watch.
A lot of colleges calling, we went on a lot of visits, he got a lot of offers, and it was very stressful for him and for us, because we didn't want to give our opinion. We wanted him to make his own decision, but yet be there to help him work through it. So it was hard as a mom for me to be quiet and not be like, just go here. So
the process was, it was awesome. I talked to a lot of great coaches. I talked to a lot of great schools. So at the end of the day, it was pretty tough to make a decision, but it really just came down to the people that I was around and the opportunities I had at that school. I really just focused on the coaching, the teammates, and how I was going to enjoy that school even if I wasn't able to run for whatever reason. I think that's a big thing that's overlooked because it can be taken from you very quickly. So just wanted to make my decision based off somewhere that I knew I'd be happy at and knew I could be successful at.
Liam and I talk about this all the time. I'm very excited for him to go to IU and run. I'm excited for many different reasons, not just because it's a Division I big-time university, but for the first time in a long time, he's going to be surrounded by other athletes that are exactly like him. He's been a standout for so long that he hasn't really had a consistent training partner. I'm
really looking forward to having teammates to train with every day. It's awesome. My teammates at Mishawaka are amazing, but a lot of time in workouts I'm by myself. That's how running goes. If I want to improve, I got to keep working hard. So a lot of workouts I can't share with my teammates, and that's a big part that I'm really excited for. Just being able to work with 16 other guys that really want it and really want to win.
I'm proud of them. I think that's our job, is to get them to
be a successful human being.
and I truly think, the sky is the limit for that kid.
Yep.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah, me too.
I think a lot of people look at the records and like, oh, that's a really fast time. That's really cool that he's doing that. But for me, it's much more than that. It's the time I've spent with my teammates, my coaches, and really it's the process of feeling like I'm bettering myself in some specific area. I think that's the really important part.